Welcome to Hoffman Systems AIAG B-11 encoding software. On the main screen are the Configuration and Home tabs. Under the Home tab is the MB01 subtab, the MB11 subtab, the Table subtab, the Help subtab, and the Exit subtab. Also on the main screen is the MB01 data display block and the MB11 data display block. Also on the main screen is the Main Screen subtab, the Log File subtab, and the Data Compaction ribbon information. Also listed on the main screen is the information entered under the Configuration tab that is used to construct the SG-1096. Now we'll encode that information entered under the Configuration tab for the SG-1096 into the actual encodation. As you can see on the screen here, it's listed both in binary, hex, and under the URI. We've placed a serial number on the main screen to make it easy to change. As you can see here, we're going to increase the number by 1. We're going to re-encode the SG-1096, and as you can see, the number has been changed. We are now going to decode the SG-1096 using the binary data as shown here. And as you can see, each of the fields that were filled in have been decoded using the encoded data. We can also do this on the hex data. And the same information had better show up. We also provide the ability to save to the clipboard the binary, hex, or the URI information. Data to create the SG-1096 is entered under the Configuration tab. Here we're changing the company prefix information and the item reference data. We will then go to the Home tab, click on the MB01 encode button, and we now have the new SG-1096. As can be seen, a serial number is important to the SG-1096. If you don't have one, the system doesn't work. One must be added. We're now going to enter information into the MB11 or user memory data block. Clicking on the MB11 encode button encodes and compacts the information according to ISO 15962, and shown is the compaction method used, the DI, and the DI's description. Also shown is the encoded binary and hex information. Also shown is the DSFID or Data Storage Format Identifier. Our software allows you to place in any value required. Currently we're using 0D hex. You can add it or you can delete it as shown. A key feature of our software is the data compaction ribbon. On it is shown the number of data bytes, disregarding DIs, the compacted number of data bytes, the total bytes of memory used, and the compaction ratio. Changing the types of data used changes the compaction method used, which changes the compaction ratio, which changes the total amount of memory used on the tag. As you can see in the following example, the types of data used has a drastic impact on the amount of memory needed to record that into MB11. Now we'll add a bit more data to MB11. When the compaction occurs, we will display the compaction method used, the relevant DI, and that DI's description. The type of data used for each datum affects the compaction method, which affects the compaction ratio, which affects the total amount of memory needed to record that information into MB11. Spaces can be added for clarity only and should not be encoded into the tag. Our software has the ability to record a log file. This log file could be used by Hoffman systems to assist in debugging the software. If there are any problems, we may ask you to send us this log file. It can be reached by clicking on the Log Files sub-tab on the main screen, and you will also find the Save and Clear buttons. Saving it will allow you to place it anywhere you desire, and then sending us that file if asked. We provide a tab to the ISO 15962 DI table for reference only. We also provide a complete user's manual which gives detailed instructions and pictures on how to use this software. Thank you for your time. I hope you found this tutorial beneficial, and we look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.